Hello YouTube, today we have episode 47 on the model farm. Now I know it's been a while, I think it's 2 or so weeks since the last video, but it may be 4 or 3 weeks since the last video on the farm. A lot has gone on, it's fair to say. Now it's harvest time. Last time we were here I think it was still drilling time, so on exciting news, they have found who stole Robert's tractor. Whoever guessed it down in the comments below, well done. It is, well, if you want to find out who it actually was, stay tuned. That's a proper cliffhanger there. I mean, we all know who it is, but there's silage cracking off, there's trailers rattling all over the parish. Sorry, you've absolutely butchered even Flo's voice there. We've got the combine out on Robert's farm. There's on Jim's farm, he's got the combine, he's sorting the combine out. Got a flat out dude set up here. We've got 5 balers in one shot, 4 on the draw, and yeah, everybody's just cracking off. This is going to be a long episode, so yet again, get your popcorn, get seated and enjoy. So started over here at Finbar's farm. It looks like Jim and his son have just had to bust in the gates. Not something Jim wanted to do, but the police came to him and said, please can you get your digger and bust it down, because all the diggers at the moment are on busy either at shows or just busy in general. But the reason was because obviously they had to borrow Jim's because they could see some green, and they got over and they got in because the shed didn't have its door locked. And there it was, and so they've had to bust in so that they can get the tractor out. And obviously, the yard is just dumped. Everything's just plonked everywhere. If this was Finbar right now, he'd be getting the harvester ready. But I don't know if anybody's actually even going to do the harvest. I mean, it's a massive waste of time and seeds and stuff. And it looks like the police have shut all the road here. And guess who's come down? Blooming Finbar in his Range Rover. He's just had to bust the gates open and do a handbrake turn in the field, destroying about £5 worth of crop, and he's going to run home now. And obviously you can see one constable's running after him, another one's got his shotgun just in case anybody fires, and honestly it's mad. Now that I know who it is, I mean, they've got the trailer back for Robert, and now that they've got the tractor back, it's going to be good. But I think there must be an auction or something. I don't know what he's going to do, but Finbar, we may never see him again. So, anyway, let's get on more. Here we've got Robert. This is his son, I believe, bringing the case over. Not yet there is any bales, but they're just dumping the trailer here, because this is the second field, I believe. But the other field was a bit more up the road, up the dirt path, so he's just going down. The John Deere's not yet ready, the John Deere loader, so it's not yet ready, so he's just going to plonk the trailer there, and then he may rent another trailer from James and Mick. So it looks like the Landy's there, and the old John Deere, been running now for I think 6 or 7 years. Still doing a treat, absolute beauty it is. I was talking to Robert the other day. He was saying how this is the driest summer, or the driest June and July they've had in 41 years, which I think many farmers would say. Generally, you couldn't even think about getting stuck. There may be a puddle somewhere, but honestly, it's pretty bad. As you're noticing how much. I mean, we've just got some rain here in the UK. Literally a few centimetres, but it's still not enough. Probably more than a few centimetres. But yeah, so across the road, Robert's obviously had to hire in more summertime workers. We all know how that goes. Car crashes and yeah. But he's got the Katana. The Katana and the Dutes on the trailer that got stolen, that they've got back, and they're coming back from doing a silage contract. And then across the way, we've got even more silage. We've got the John Deere crew. The John Deere loaders on there because they didn't have any other tractor to do it because the fence broken down. The other John Deere's on baling. The voucher's there, and don't know what's going on with the fence, to be honest. But it's the big old vehicle, so they decided to put the John Deere on. First time I think they've done it in a couple of years now. But they were saying how such a light crop, there's no point even doing it. I think out of that they've got 1 or 2 loads where they'd normally get 4 to 5, which is just mad. I think the headland was probably the best, but aside from that it's really bad. And here we can see one of the lads, summertime worker, backed up, hasn't obviously attached the book rake up perfectly. He's run over it. So that's not good, and as long as he doesn't go too flat out and go over and hit the disc and into Jim's outer yard. But anyway, the JCB's here on the tyres. After a while they're just going to get the tyres, and yeah. I think they've only got one trailer drawing because it's literally there, and there's no point. I think this is going to be the last load anyway. But some lads, lads have got out to have a look at this silage harvesting before it's finished. Not that it'll be finishing soon. As we jump over, we get to see this incredible 4-vehicle convoy. We've got the Ford pickup, and got the bull horns and proper nice old American yoke. He's got his water tanker on the back. Wouldn't believe what he's transporting. Beverages, no beer. No, absolutely no beer. I think there's just some nice beverages that they want to keep cold. As they're talking like 30 degrees. I think the most that we had was 31 this year. But mad. So he's got coolers everywhere, and the Dukes is going down with the 2 mowers. The Lamborghini going down with the baler, and the Dukes far version, not the Lambo version, is going down with another baler. Looks like the BMW's just come for a skid, and yeah, he's just burning some rubber. Now this is Jim's first time for a while harvesting. He is absolutely over the moon, he is. He's got every single tractor aside from the Massey Ferguson out. Massey Ferguson it's more of a mowing cultivation tractor than harvesting because it's so heavy. But because the tyres are massive and all. But he's got the class out, he's got the header trailer, he's got the county, he's got the Volvo, he's got the Xylon, he's got the MB Trek on the Lely, he's got the Land Rover, and he's in his Citroen right now, and he's just taken a few photos. His drones with his friend. He's gonna get his son to do a few drone footage, should I say. But yeah, so they're really excited. They're going to be cracking off, I believe, next week, which we're all really excited, to be honest. But anyway, moving on to here, we've got 2 balers, not together, should I say, but got the John Deere on the John Deere baler. That's James and Mick, and then we've just got Robert's nephew in the case 1455XL, 1455XL on the class baler. He's just coming back. He's doing another 5 fields tonight and another 16 this week. So he's gone mad. He is. He's trying to make as much money as he can because, to be honest, you need to get as many bales as you can out because, yeah, it's really bad. Merlot's got into a bit of not Merlot, the John Deere's got into a bit of a predicament. Obviously they've been booking up the grain after one or 2 loads, and he's obviously, the young lad has obviously reversed into the shed and he's broken off the rear light, which isn't good. So that will be another project for Robert to sort out. Looks like we've got Fordson and the Leyland and the Citroen, the Renault, not Citroen. We've got the cows in that field. There's about 16 of them, and then in another field there's about 20 or something. So, here we've got a proper cowboy in his old Land Rover Series 3. He doesn't need no trailer, so he's just got the combine drive to load him up, and he's gonna. I don't know how that's gonna work. He probably should have put like a cover over or something, because that's all gonna be blowing into this Fast Tracks cab. And he's got this Williams bale, 10 or 5 bale loads, I think, and he's got his JCB on there. No need for a low loader. In PJ's yard, he's just getting the wrapper ready, and he's going to go after Robert and after James and Mick and everybody, and he's proper over the moon. He's going to get so much money. Trailer's wheels come off, I think, so he's dumped that there, and the shed's torn down. I don't know if we saw that. Yeah, I think we did. Here we've got James and Mick roaring past. Seems to be seeing James and Mick everywhere, aside from their own yard. They've got everything parked in the shed. The transit's there, you know, you've got the digger, you've got the trailer, you've got this trailer, you've got the landy there, you've got that trailer. The fence just sleeping. I think it may have blown a fuse or something, which isn't good, but it's an old tractor. It's their oldest tractor that they've got, I think. And yeah, aside from, it's their oldest tractor that they've got. I was going to say aside from the Ford 6600, but they've sold that, so mad to think that they used to own that. Anyway, this is we got the trailer, and we've got a landy going off road, the dump trailer. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Sorry if it was a bit too long. There will be one more video next week, and then it's in a couple of Sundays there will be the Cromford Steam Rally. Yet again, make sure to come. Cromford Steam Rally, see me in the model tent, and I hope to be meeting a few of you. Trust me, you won't be able to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.